As this Leo team goes, Coach was mentioning you graduated a lot of talented guys, Dylan, Cray, a number of them. So how do you go about filling those holes, knowing that you're always one of the teams in your conference that people are gunning for?
No, we did lose a big part of our team last year, but I think we have a good amount of dudes that didn't get a whole lot of experience last year, but I think they have the potential to step up and be good competitors for our team this year.
When you take a look at Leo, what has you excited about this season?
Uh, I think it's just our determination on offense and defense too. We got to work on our defense, but I think it's just our excitement to play and get after it and hopefully compete for another NE8 title.
When you guys roll out the basketballs for practice in about a week and a half, what is the one thing you guys are, what's the biggest thing I should say that you guys are going to focus on?
Biggest thing is defense. Defense. We preached defense a lot last year, and I think that helped. We worked on it a lot in practice, and I think that was very beneficial to us, and we're going to keep working on a lot on practice this year too.
When you look at the personnel, I mean, obviously you graduate your point guard, you graduate your posts, but you do have perimeter guys like yourself that have put up points coming back. How do you guys lead the team, and how do you guys make that more of a focal point as opposed to a point in the post as we've seen in years past, I guess?
I think it's beneficial for us to spread the floor and keep guys moving in our motion offense. So that's a big part of our offense. And I think passing and cutting is also a big part of it too.
Can you guys be prolific offensively in years past? What do you have in terms of personnel that we might be able to see that again?
Well, Jeremy Davison's our leading returning scorer. He, I think, scored 14 points a game for us a year ago as a sophomore, and we have Will Moreau, who's a senior for us and contributed significantly off the bench. And we're going to have a lot of new guys step into a role for us that either they didn't have significant minutes a year ago or didn't play at all, and losing 6 seniors, you have to find a way to replace that and continue to compete.
When you take a look at losing Dylan in the middle and Cray at the point guard position, I mean, point and post, those are your, I don't know, starting points in many teams when you're building a basketball club. So as far as some of the younger guys goes, who are some of the younger names that are going to be stepping up and filling those prominent roles for you guys?
Well, I mean, I think Lane Reed played some minutes for us last year. He's gonna see some minutes inside. Jason Suter, Alex Welsh, those guys are going to see some minutes on the perimeter. I think Eli Steiner didn't play a year ago, but he's coming out this year, and I think he's going to help us. And Luke Stoller and is going to be able to score a little bit for us. So we have a lot of guys that haven't played a lot of minutes, and we'll find out, once we get going and once the lights come on, who's going to step up.
Yeah, when you guys start practicing them out a week and a half, what is the number one thing you're looking for? What is the number one thing you have as a priority leading up to this season?
Well, I mean, I think you say this this is cliche as a coach, but you take it one day at a time, but especially when you have a new group. I think because roles will change from a year ago, when you have an experienced group back, everybody kind of has a good feel about who's going to do what. And I think roles take time. And so I think through day-to-day practice, some of that, and we don't know as a coaching staff who that's going to be. And every day you'll look to see if you can't improve in that area.
Awesome.